I'm an idiot. Right. Hiya. Right. Hiya. I seem to have cocked up because I thought just pressing start streaming in here makes it start streaming. It doesn't. Don't worry. You haven't missed a thing. Also, no audio. That should be fixed now. So, hello. You've not missed a thing. I've just done an intro where I said that we're going to keep going until we do this. Or, quite literally, I, have to go because bed and all of that. But we are on the start line early morning on the Isle of Man. We'll see what we can do here. Lights out, or whatever it is. Away we are. Green flag away. Oh, hang on. Whoops, we've got no game audio. Good thing I called that. We should now have a game audio. Wow, that's gone into the red. Holy crap, a professional would have done some research on this and sorted it out beforehand. We'll just move you all the way down. But no, of course not. Why would we do that? What about now? Now it's too low. Now nobody can hear a goddamn engine in this world. This is probably right, isn't it? Yes, it is. Professionalism hashtag. Oh, I've crashed it because I wasn't looking. First go, nobody saw that. Nobody was paying attention. So we should go in here, try again. Headlights are now required. Headlights on. Ready. Ready. Lights out and away we are. Wheels spinning. I've heard that on the YouTubes of Formula 1. Away we are, running down this front straightaway early morning. Good morning to everybody. We're tucked in behind Brian Cerberus. We're in fourth. We're retaining fourth down here. As we're looking, we've got Wilson right of our backside. Coming down, braking, yellow flags. We've hit Cerberus. Nothing cerebral about my move on that right there. That was shocking, quite frankly. Absolutely destroyed him. And people behind have dropped quite far off right now. Brake. Uh-oh. Right, what we may need to do here is quickly restart the race from out here, then have a look into the settings, because I fear I might have tweaked something that wasn't quite right. So let's go in here. We've got the settings. Fuel, no. I reckon brake-wise, we're sitting here. Maybe move the brake balance back a little bit, because, yeah, it's pretty high, and also, yeah, that's on that. Yeah, that should be fine. That'll be fine. We'll do this. Oh, no. Uh-oh, we've got rain. I had a very low percentage of rain here. It's here. We're on slicks. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not what I needed. We're going to give it a bloody good bash, shall we? Whoa! Oh, God! Accident! Oh, dear Christ alive. Those lobs are perhaps a bit aggressive. I don't know who that was who just went round and absolutely killed themselves in the middle of the pack. But somebody, well, not in the middle, at the front of the pack, but somebody certainly did. We're going to go around the outside of Ralph Sylvester. Whatever it is. Oh, Wiedersehen, that's a German, isn't it? Oh, see, I don't know. I think it's just very light rain. Oh, ABS shuttering away right here. Massively missing the braking zone, I think. There is still some moisture on the ground. Let's have a look here. See, just a tiny bit of moisture on the ground. Oh, we've got yellow flags behind us. We have moved up to traction control level 2. This is pretty hairy. We're on slicks. Oh, oh yeah. Woohoo! Hey, she's alive, the girl. Ah, mate, she is wild underneath us. She's got a will of her own. She's not going to be cooperative with us today. We've got Wilson getting a good run here. We're going to try and stay with Sylvester. He got back on us right there. We're going to have to be quite careful now with the light. Whoa, wow. Okay, Wilson. Mate, you went to Max Verstappen driving school, didn't you? You just sent it right there. Oh, I can feel how light it is here. It's so tricky to go through with just that tiny bit of drizzle, which I hope is coming across here, not just the windscreen wipers moving, but there is actual rain coming down, starting this 37-mile circuit on dry tyres. Perhaps not my best thought. I should have checked that. I knew it was a possibility, but it was so slim it really shouldn't have happened. but of course it has. So we're just going to have to roll with it. We're on the run up here. Brake. Oh, mate. Oh, we've touched. We've gone into the fence and we're dead. What I think we need to do here in order to not have this happen repeatedly is to just restart the race again, make sure what conditions we're dealing with and put the appropriate tyre on. This seems to be a pro thing to do, and I am of course very pro at this. So if we go to watch, it should tell us somewhere, event info, weather ambient rain 4%. I reckon that's probably an indication it's still raining. Therefore, I'm going to just put on some tyres. We're going to go with P2 wet. That seems like a very, very sensible thing to do. Oh, and it's dry. It is dry. Is it dry? I mean, the track's wet, so I feel like I'm vindicated in my decision here. Lights out, away we are. This could be a gamble. It does say down there rain is on the track, so yeah, we've got to do it. I can feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. Christmas is all around us, everywhere we go. So, out there we go, riding the curbing. We're up into third already. I've been behind Sanchez, they're braking. I've gone in here, hiya. I'm in the lead. Oh, and people's died. People have completely died, but we're riding side by side. Oh, we're in. Oh, I've now died. Ah, well, I feel again like that was a wrong tyre choice. Let's try restarting the race again, figuring out what the right tyre choice is. Then we're all going to be happy. So watch here, see weather is playing a part here. Rain 0%. I like this a lot better. That means we can go back over to our dry compounds. Boom, drive, off we go. This is going to be a lot better. Headlights on, of course. This is the one. Hashtag this is the one. Ready, lights out, away we are. Oh, good start right there. What ABS setting are we on? We're now on 1, that's the correct one. No traction control setting, sorry, that's the correct one. On to 1, here we are, but we're up into second again, right up onto 4, but we have a bit of overlap actually with Sanchez, so we need to give him room on our right hand side, but we are through here. Just expecting now as to reach the bottom here. Brake. That's hairy. Still hairy. Doesn't get any less hairier. This is just what we're going to have to try and roll with now. We're not side by side. We've got 4L up behind. We'll just lift here, give ourselves a bit more room. Brake just before we reach that bump, because that is tricky. ABS jutting away at the wheel. I don't know why. I don't think we opened the door there on our inside, so Sanchez can't get through. Staying right here. See, this is looking good. Early morning race. Which is correct if you are in Australia right now. I think the time would actually be fairly accurate for you guys, so morning, as they say. I know that because it's, you know, Bathurst 12 hour and all of that. Sort of have a rough idea about the times around this time. So we carry on here, coming down through. Street lights are still on. Obviously early on the Isle of Man. We've got overlap right here. Sanchez is in through. We'll just let him through. Wow, you braked. He was. People crashing. People crashing. I'm crashing. No, I'm not. I'm not. Because I've got skills. But now we've got Cerberus. He's all over us. Cerberus, he's going to have a look. He's going to look. Oh, but we're going to have a run up for Sanchez. He's going to go up 4Val. When is he going to make the move? Although it looks like Cerberus might have a move on us as well. What can we do? Nothing right now. It's just a drag fest up here, slipstreaming through the countryside. What can we do? Coming up here, we're about to brake. Well, the AI is in the way. We're just braking here. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, we've got a bit of understeer right there, but we're right on him now. Right on him. Tucked up right behind Sanchez. We're just going to stay here just because I don't want to be in the lead. It's all bad time to be in the lead right here. Oh, but they're side by side. They're going for an overtake. Ooh, yes, they are. Overtake into the left-hander. Dear oh dear, that is brave, but they backed out of it. Very sensible move right there by the AI. They thought it through. Highly sensitive. Not sensitive, sensible. We've dropped Cerberus off behind us. We can go airplane. Oh, we became an airplane too. We just run down here. We were in 7th gear, wasn't really intending to be, but alright. That's not where we brake. We brake about here for these. These are tricky. Haven't done this in a while. So really it shouldn't be as aggressive as I am, but you know. I am. Uh-oh. Ah, we're in the fence. Ah, we're in the fence. Ah, we've gone. Ah, and now I think everybody's in us. Everybody's now in us. We've got massive steering damage. First attempt, you know, that's just what happens, unfortunately. Yes, it was the first attempt, don't mention it. But yeah, we'll get in here ready to roll. Hang on, actually, before we do, I just need to tweak you just a little bit. That seems to be better level for you. Waiting lights to go out. Away we are. Oh, we've got to get a good jump right here, I think. I think we're going to be able to get one or two of these before we reach the bridge down here. We're going to be up the inside. We are. We're going to have... Oh, no, we're not. He's just going to move right over on us, Sanchez. He's got us right there. Bang to right. Just expecting now, lifting. Just letting them go. Down through the dip down here. I don't think anybody in our immediate distance behind us has had an incident. So we've got a leading pack developing as we are approaching the first real tricky point. This right-hander. Oh, but Sanchez has lost it. I went down a bit harder on the gear. Dabbed into the oversteer. It's quite alright. We got this thing under control. We're going to ride this sucker out. Just get up through the gears, minding everybody. Brake. Oh, this is a tricky one. Oh, we got a move coming from behind. Move coming from behind, but no, they backed out of it. Quite sensible. There wasn't really a gap to go for there. Kind of relying on me backing out. It would be correct. I would do that because I want to make it to the end, but really, not really sensible anyway. We're going to close the gap here. We're right with Sanchez. We can make a lunge up here in a moment. Oh, that's bumpy. Oh, he's parking in the middle of the road. Somebody, I think, right behind us crashed hard. RIP. And sorry to anybody that has to scoop him off the road, because surely he's been turned into paste by now. That was a heavy impact directly into the wall, but we are right here with Sanchez. He's not managed to stay with the full valve. We're going to go side by side. Yes, we are. He's right there, side by side. We're going to back out of it. We know what's coming. It's not sensible. Oh, but they're coming on a charge behind us. They're coming on besides Brian Cerberus, making a move on Ralph Sylvester, it seems. They're side by side. Uh-oh. I was too busy looking in my mirrors. And now we're going to get... Oh, we're now in a phone box. We're now in an actual phone box. This is the time. Uh-oh. 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 Rain again. It's raining again. I don't think we've lost a friend, so we're just going to have to roll with it now. It's the same for everybody, you know. Just going around the Isle of Man in rain on dry tyres, that's not a problem. We're just on slicks. This is not good. This really isn't good. I'm just going to lift off here. Just go on. Carry on. Oh, you just moved over on me right there just as you passed. That's not sensible. Yeah, the death we expected has arrived behind us as we are running. Slick tyres, I remind everybody. Slick tyres in the wet. Oh, this is not what I want. Oh, just kicking out under me right there. Anybody that wants to go through, you can. I'm not gonna fight. Come on, through you go. Through you go on the inside. Door is open, everybody. Door's right open. Oh, tricky. Yeah, we got a bit of understeer and the steering feels a lot lighter. So, oh yeah, it's wet. It's wet. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can see it's now starting to draw lines after the cars in front, which means we have actual water on the track. It's going to be an ice skating rink in a moment here. If enough water gathers down, we are on slick tyres, everybody. We are gonna have a crashing good time, I feel, in this run. Although we are still seeing what appears to be I don't know if they're brake marks. They can't be. They must just be lines on the road from, you know, wet. Yeah, we can see some spray being kicked up as well. So it's all not looking great for us right about now. Yeah, spray behind us too. Oh, oh, great. I should have removed the chances of rain. It's on like 5%, but you know, it counts for something. Way early on the brakes right here. You can see them. The AI also struggling out here to stay with it. Oh, he's going to block me. What are you doing? Come on, man. Come on. I mean, in fairness, we have bumpers on this thing, so we can just go ahead and nudge him if we want. Just don't be too rough. It's, you know, not a Formula car. That's one of the primary advantages of driving something with wings and bodywork, is you can rub a bit. We've got a good run coming from behind though. I think the rain has stopped. We're going to go ahead and turn off the wipers. We're just sitting here in 6th. We've got an overlap from Sylvester. He's going to go through. Airborne. Just going to lift off, let him through as we come up here to the next section, which will be tricky. We can't really push here. More rain coming. Wipers back on. Down into 5th. 4th. I have no idea what's coming around the corner now. We've got rain. It is throwing an Isle of Man-sized cat among these wild pigeons. And now we've got Masiri right on our back door. He's going to go... Oh, he's looked right there. He was going to lunge, but no, he cannot do that. I'm just trying now to just mind this. It's so difficult when you don't know if we're going to have a wet patch or not coming up here. Just eventually, of course. Oh, we're going to be here. Steering's reasonably fine after that, so we can continue. But yeah, it won't take long before I will be sitting in a wet patch myself. With how difficult this is. Christ alive. Sit back, remember. That was close. That wall, right there. Wasn't quite aware of it. Brake. Down here for this tricky one. Normally this is the 3rd gear corner, which you are taking it right there. Round we go. This is the tricky part. Hopefully no rain in here. But with all of this overhang, if anything's realistic and it simulates, you know, trees overhanging, this should be very wet because that really retains moisture. The sun is not really going to get down here, especially this time of morning that we are running. So yeah, but no, it looks reasonably dry. We're not seeing any spray, although running on my own right now is a pretty significant disadvantage. I can't see if they're kicking up spray. I can't see if they're leaving lines on the road, as they would if they were running in full wet conditions. Oh, sunshine! Sunshine! Sunshine reggae! That's great, isn't it? Just the blinding low sun right here. Oh, we're just going to have to try and stagger through this. We're not really losing touch with 4th and the 5th up here, but we are, you know, not gaining anything either. We kind of just status quo. Just so tricky here. So tricky. Oh, they're slowing. We're right with them. Oh, but we've got rain again. Rain is starting again. And this is not really the part where we want rain. Yeah, we've got spray being kicked up again by the cars in front. We'll run out here wide. The cars loose. Oh, we're in the grass. But I'm such a good driver that it didn't really mean anything. So here we are. Yeah, see again, spray being kicked up here, being caught by the lighting. My God, that looks good. We're gaining on him now. We're gaining on, but look at that. That's the spray hanging in the air from the cars in front. We're on slicks. This is absolute on the limit stuff right here. Holy shit. Oh my goodness me. I can't really see anything with a low sun. Oh, this is absolutely insane stuff. We're going so fast, over 200 kilometers an hour, spray being kicked up. Out here we got the low sun, which has been caught in that spray, that mist that's hanging on the circuit. It's very, very difficult to see. Now we're down here into the shadowy parts. Hopefully that will help, but we've got massive lines being left on the road. This is pretty much full wet conditions that we are running in. We're on slicks. This is so treacherous around a circuit I'm not familiar with. In these high-powered 450 horsepower cars, it's just all wild right now. They're going away as I've backed off through this section right here. We're going to stay with them, see if we can't catch up. Just look at that mist. Look at that mist just hanging in the air from them. Wow. Oh, we've done it that time. Yeah, I mean, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? So wet and so tricky out there. I think, yeah, the wheels come off now. The wheels come off a bit, so we're going to have to restart. But wow, what a run. Just on slick tyres, you just have no feel for it. I don't think it's wet this time. Let's just have a quick gander here. Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's wet. Uh-oh. More. Next time, let's try and put it in gear, shall we? Yeah. Okay, so what I think is happening is that it's not actually wet, but what we are seeing on the windscreen is spray from the cars in front, which would also explain why it sort of comes and goes. Oh, we've got Luftwaffe behind us. Dear, oh dear. Grüß Gott, as the... Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is wet. It's so treacherous. Again here, we're going to try and stay with Over and Wilson in front. Hopefully getting a couple of positions, but we'll be early on the brakes out here, build a bit of a gap. So we have some room to slide it. Oh, but Over's losing it under braking. So tricky. Through here, we'll just try and be gentle on the throttle. There we go, on it now, but Angelo's got a run on us. It's a row, pal Angelo. He's got a run, but no, he's not able to convert it. I think he bumped the curbing, he had to back out of it. But now we have to back out of it here, and we're just going to have to feel our way through. I mean, we do have cars in front, which is helping. I wouldn't want to be the leader right now, because everybody's feeding their way through. We only have the advantage of a car in front advising us sort of what the conditions are, but we're still going to have to figure that out when we get there ourselves, and it's so on the limit, this stuff. It's insane. Early morning. Braking. Oh, we've got Angelo going for the overtake. Mate, you're through. Wow. Oh, and then he's on the brakes right in front of us. Jesus, wet. Come on, mate. Get a hurry on then. Yeah, we're on him now. We're on him now. We're going to get him. We are going to get him in a moment. As soon as we can get that speed built up. Although I am running, I believe, a slightly more aggressive rear wing. Just to get a bit more downforce through these high sections. But we're side by side with Angelo. We're going to take that position. Yes, we are. We're through. Using the slipstreaming there, putting out when it is time. Oh, we're just going to lift off here. Braking. Oh, yeah, we got dramas up ahead. Cars losing control on the wet morning tarmac here on the Manx circuit. But we're going to go around out here. He's lost the position again. We're up into 8th as we shift into 6th gear. This is absolute full-on stuff. And look at the mist just kicking off and then being caught by the sun. Oh my goodness, this is absolute insanity. Oh, but Ove's going to go for a move again. He's going to try and take that position back as we crest over the jump right there with the airplane. Whee! Off we are. That's the official wheel spot. There's an overlap right now. We must be aware of that. There is an overlap. Ove's up the inside. I'm going to brake. Listen, mate, you can go through. Yeah. And Angelo, likewise. We're just going to have to live to fight another day here. This is a 4-lap race. At least intended, if we don't end up in the fence again, which is a high possibility that we will. We're just going to have to try and stay in it. It's wet. We're on slicks. This is suicidal. Absolute suicidal driving right here by everyone involved. If this was for real, these people would be the stupidest people on earth. There's nothing really here to save us if we get it wrong with these speeds. Oh, and we're right on the curbing, right there on the exit, but we're staying on it. Down here we've got Eric, he's going to go for it. He's going to be having a good run here. We've got a bad exit through the last corner, so he will be having a look and making a run. I think we're just going to lift off here because that's the one that scared me before. Oh, but we now got a good run through there. They seem to have backed off a bit more, but he's kind of just sitting in the middle of the road. Braking. Looking. No overlap right there. Sitting in 3rd. I could have dropped it into 2nd, I think, with the speed we'll be going at, but just want to have that bit in reserve, just that bit less traction in these very treacherous conditions. This isn't easy either because the spray's now being caught in the gaps among the trees. Right here, there's some gaps in the trees, of course, as there would be in real life, and that is where the spray's being caught by the light. Oh, so tricky. So unbelievably difficult right here. Somebody's up the outside. Oh, but he's in the fence. I'm in the fence. Just a gentle rub right there. I've got a yellow flag. So much spray behind me. That's all I can really... Oh, shift it down twice. That's not... Oh, Jesus, that sun is evil. The sun is evil. It's coming through there with the spray being kicked up and just not being able to see anything is just impossible. Right here, just so difficult to get through. There's no point really turning these wipers off. They're not really annoying me. And quite frankly, they're very helpful as soon as we catch up with the cars, because it's sort of, you know, a tete-a-tete. We close a bit, then we're right on them. Then we kind of drop off. This is one of those we have to really back off for, isn't it? Yep. Oh, right on the limit, nearly in the fence, but we gathered it up. On slick tyres. This is insane. I don't even know how they're able... That's done us. That's done the steering damage. That has done us the steering damage. Oh, that's no good. That's no good, but we're going to stay with it. We're going to stay with it. Nothing else to do. Our best run yet did happen with steering damage. So let's just soldier on right here. Far section coming up. Everybody just thundering through the Manx morning. Spray being kicked up from the road. The sun has had no time at all to try and dry out the road for us. We are just flat out slick tyres for all on this damp morning road. Look at the sun. It's so difficult to actually see here. And then with the spray of the cars closing in front, it's so difficult to do. We need to make this happen for real, damn it. This would be the most spectacular thing known to mankind. We're closing pretty aggressively on. Is it Angelo in front? Yeah, it is. There's so much to pay attention to right here that, quite frankly, just driving is pushing it, let alone talking and having to pay attention to a bloody stream as well. Oh, we're riding the curbing right out there, not the damage side, so that's okay. I'm into 6th gear. Is this a corner we need to brake for? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Yep, it is. Turn the wipers off for now. You can just see the spray in front as the cars go through. This is so tricky. We've got to go run through that kink down there. Oh, we're off hard here. That's it. That's it. Damn it. Damn. Oh, well, we can try again, and we'll just have to make sure again whether or not it's raining, because, oh boy, that's tricky. Yeah, well, it's not raining, but there's water on the track. Water on the track. Traction control to 2. It's the I'm very scared, I'm actually going to die mode for the traction control. Headlights on. Off we are. Spray being kicked up. Absolute insanity. If you're joining us, we're on the Isle of Man. It's early morning and it's raining. Well, not raining, but the road is wet. Spray's being kicked up. We're on slick tyres. It's just so tricky to do this. The braking, we've got contact. We're forcing Cerberus through right there. We had to push him through. We had nothing to give right there. But we're on the run down. First sort of danger zone, if you will, coming up. That probably was it back there. But right here we are on the brakes. You can see how the car's moving around. It's so skiddy out here, but we've got Sylvester going for a lunge. We're going to just leave the inside open. Yeah, he's through. Anybody else? No. Wilson, he backs out of it. We've got C. Wilson and S. Wilson right behind us. That's a tricky combination, isn't it? Oh my word. Oh my word. Braking down here. 4th gear. 3rd gear. Through we go. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. Looking very good indeed. We've got a good run coming through. Coming up here. This is sort of still in the early phase where we're getting settled into the run. Just figuring out whether or not this is a good one or not. It's a scary one. It's wet. And they're braking. We're sliding so close to going into the fence. What we need really, for me, is a hotkey that just plays Mark Scaife saying he's in the fence over and over again when I press it, because that's really appropriate for this situation. But But we are on the run here now, a fast section coming up. And we tucked in reasonably close behind the car in front. Spray hitting the windscreen. Sunshine breaking through the trees on our right, indicating to me that we're currently running north. We're just left, braking down into 5th through here. This is a tricky section. Oh, we're on the curbing, cut it a bit much right here, but a good run. We're getting on Sylvester. We're getting on Sylvester. We are overtaking Sylvester. That's good. That's another position gained right there. We're up into 4th. As we're approaching out here, are they going to brake here? I'm going to lift. No, that really wasn't necessary. We're going to drop back. Now Sylvester's going to take us back. Oh yeah, we're now coming up to the jumping point where we go whee. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whee! It really is a wee point. Oh yeah, they're going to be side by side up here. He's looking. He's looking. Cerberus is looking up the inside of Sanchez, but no, they're not going to do it. We're going to shift down. We're going to shift down again. We're just going to ride it out. We're just going to ride it out here. We're just going to try and ride this out. Minimum risk, he says, as he loses it. With the big bags coming up on our left, but we made it through. No dramas. What can we do through here? We're just going to have to back off, really. Try and hold on and get through. That's the sensible thing to do anyway, but it's not always sense that wins over. I think we've got that tricky left-hander. Yes, we do. Tricky left-hander coming up right here. We go through nicely. So tricky in these conditions. It is wet. I can feel it. The car's much looser. It just wants to let go. You just have to be so gentle with the steering input at high speeds and braking a bit earlier than you think perhaps is necessary. And for corners you wouldn't normally do because you just don't have the grip. But we've got a run coming up here. They're kind of just sitting there in the middle. We're in 4th. Oh, uh-oh! We dead! Ah, R.I.P. my face. See, what happened there was I was saying things I wasn't listening to. I must remember to do the things I say I should do. So we're going to try again here. I'm going to assume it's still wet. Skip past it. Yep, same conditions. I reckon the conditions are now not changing. Away we are. Setting up traction control, all of that, headlights on another good run. This will be the last run in this car. We can change cars, and we're going to. And I have a few cars in mind that I think would make this interesting. Oh dear, death. Death. Untold death right behind us. Yellow flag is out, and they are getting it all sorts of wrong coming through that little dipper right there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab Sylvester. We're going to be up into 3rd. That's a good grab right there as we approach the tricky braking turn into the right-hander. Brake. Brake. We're not stopping. Wow. As you, again, must remember it's wet and difficult. Oh, contact with Sylvester. Sylvester's making a move. He's got the move. Oh, wait, no, that's Forwell. Forwell's up the inside. Taking back that position. We're just going to lift off here, drop into 3rd through this section. Oh, you can just feel the car starting to move under you. So difficult to do. Right there, just again a bit of opposite lock. It just wants to move around on all of this damp tarmac. Early morning, so tricky. So very tricky to get right. Just going to hang out here. Oh, somebody's sending it. Yep, there we go. Max Verstappen is in the race. Sending it up the inside. Presumably the broadcaster would have played that. Yeah, we don't have anything to lose here, so we're just going to hashtag full send it. And then everybody's very excited. But we're on the run now. This is the fast section coming up here. Very, very difficult to do, especially in the wet. You've got to be very on it for these corners. Let's see, look, can't move to the sides. There's a kink there, but we're tucked up so close behind Sylvester that we have really no way of figuring out what's coming up. We have to rely on that. Brake early for this right-hander. Down into 4th. Oh, I'm looking. I don't have a run. I do have a run now. I do have a run, but he's sort of moving. He's sitting in the middle of the road. He's not really, I mean, commit here, mate, if you will. We're going to try and look left. We're going to look left. We're going to look left. We're going to look left. There's a corner coming up. We're going to have to tuck in behind. Just lift off here. Give ourselves a bit more room. through this section. Is it the tricky right-hander, the left-hander coming up in a moment? No, it's Jumpy Point. Yeah, he's pulling away now. We're kind of dropping in behind. Whee! Yeah, so now we're coming down here through the section, very fast, of course. And now we've got a right-hander coming up. Oh, we crit! Oh, so close to getting that right, but close does not cut it. And we're going to try now and bring the speed down just a little bit. We're going to go in here, we're going to change cars, because I found this out yesterday. There is a mod in the 1954 Endurance, and we just need to find it in here. Is it here? There it is! Yeah, we just grab one of these Jungle Cat cars, because grab you. This is the this is a mod for like the sort of Cobra. That isn't the Cobra that's in the game, but I think it's Ruchu, the same guy who did the lovely Le Mans mod. He has put in where is it? It is. Oh yeah, see now I'm starting to wonder which one it is. Oh, here it is. So just select this one down here, and we're going to get lots of cars from 1950s, 1954. Cleverly not gone for 1955 because we wouldn't want to be simulating that. So that's where we are. It's going to be quite interesting. It'll be slower, but our tyres are not really going to be effective. Like, they're going to be there, but they're not going to be doing too much at all. Like, they have no desire to actually provide traction, which is a very interesting concept they had back in the days. Tyres are very skinny. You'll see that when we get into it. Very skinny, and doesn't really offer grip. It's a lot about sliding the car as we are now loading. It shouldn't take too much time. It's weirdly not one of the longest load time tracks I would have imagined it would be, but it really isn't. It loads fairly quickly. I mean, it'll jump up at some point, hopefully. But at least it gives me a little breather here. We may jump back into the Beamer, because it is quite frankly fun to drive around this place. Although with the wetness, it's just so difficult to get right when it's wet. Just so tricky. And when you're on slick tyres, at least here, we only have one compound of tyres called street, because back in the day they weren't really as familiar with developing tyres for dry and wet. They kind of just gave you a tyre, and then presumably you bought a French tyre, and they went, "Why did you want another compounder? It's very nice." But yeah, we'll go in here in a moment. It's up to 76. One of these loading screens that I'm just confused by, because we've got the loading thing around the track, but I've no idea what that's actually connected to, because quite clearly it says it's fully loaded, but the progress at the top's at 76%. And in true load screen style, it's kind of just arbitrary about how quickly things load in this. So now we're up here, 83%, just waiting. I mean, the Nürburgring takes like twice as long to load. Admittedly, that is significantly more detailed, but surely a track that's twice as big shouldn't load as fast as it does. Anyway, we'll just wait here for a moment and see once we reach 199%, and the final one is through. Boy oh boy, boy oh boy. And now, of course, we reach 100 and we have nothing. There we are. So what we shall do is... That's the wrong button, mate. You know this. You've done that every time you get into this. We'll just jump straight to the race. I have a practice session set up as well, just in case that proves to be a bit easier to drive. But we should jump in. Can you close, please? Thank you. Setup. We'll just check to see that we have fuel. We have 50 litres. How much can we take? We can take quite a lot of fuel in here. 3 litres. We don't even have to do a pit stop, I think. No, we don't, because we have a 4-lap race. So we just... Okay, yeah, 5 laps. Probably a bit overkill. Tyres. Yeah, we've got tyres. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, tyres. Yeah, mate, you got them. So here we are. Old school. Yes. Here we are. Ready to go. And away we are. I've absolutely dumped it. it's wet again. Come on. Come on, old girl. There we are. Yay! Look at this. Evening, chap. Or morning, chaps. Morning, chaps. Morning, chaps. It's just a bunch of chaps out on the track here. We're going to go carving our way through a Jack D type right there. Did you see it? Okay, we have 4 gears. Copy. Oh, look at that. We're right up behind another Jack D type. Oh, but we've got another car moving us over into the wall. You are a cheeky bugger. Cheeky bugger you are. Wow, I just realised I have no idea what these cars brake like. Wow! Did you see the D-type? Did you see the D-type? We're forcing our way through. Hello, morning chap. Have to remember to say morning chap. It is, of course, 1950s. Let's brake early. Oh, the D-type's in the fence. Dear, oh dear. I'll just brake down here for this right-hander. Wow, yep. See, I put in steering, but it really wasn't offered to me. That's something to keep in mind here. This is the speed that we can deal with, isn't it? We are also in a D-type. Cracking piece of motoring, this. No steering. It's not steering. It's just not steering. It just does not want to do any kind of steering at all. It's absolutely insane. Oh yeah, 4 gears is all we have. Let's just ride it through here. Morning chap. Brake a bit early. Doesn't really hurt me. Oh, yep, steering doesn't work. See, that's the thing I talked about not having steering in the old girl. It's bloody true. I need to probably get into the right spirit here of driving this old car. Good morning, old chap. How are we doing? Just the British path to be saving this up. Also, we're starting so far back that we have no way of really knowing. There we are, away. We don't know when the start happens. We just see the cars in front starting to move away. Got a good run here. Then even the door open. And we're going to bloody take it. Oh, see blue boy right there. Oh, drama. Drama down the front straight away. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's loose. She's loose. She's real loose. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. So right behind what I think might be an Aston Martin. Well, it's a fake Aston Martin anyway. We're right here, third, fourth. Oh, I don't like this position when we come down here to the bottom. Somebody's going to inevitably have one of those massive accidents. No, we made it through. Well, it might happen behind us anyway. We're going to look at here, going around the left-hand side of Whitman. That's a good, strong move. It's come up to Molyneux. That would be Peter Molyneux's. Probably. Oh dear, that was the wrong gear to be in. Now we must remember, we don't have much in the way of grip being offered when we are putting in any kind of steering request. Oh boy, do we have the headlights on? Yeah, headlights are on, they're just not really doing anything really. Now we've got the 60 car hocking the middle road right there. Looking good, coming up to Peters. What can we do here? What can we do? This is... wow, yeah. I mean, you can see how much... wow! That just snapped on me. You could see the steering input being provided and the amount of steering offered clearly at odds with each other right there. This is a tricky car to drive. Very tricky car to drive through this treacherous island. Early morning, rain on the ground. Although there is, curious, the dry line developing. Oh yeah, somebody is definitely dead behind us. 1950s security, safety in these cars would not have been great. Let's put it that way. 4th gear snatched. Yeah, it's all looking fine. We just continue out here, approaching it on Sauvé. Oui, oui. Bonjour. Toodaloo. By we go through. Yeah, there's a dry line developing, so we should have at least some grip in it. I'm just not sure how much as we approach this tricky corner hit brake. Yep, this is even more unknown territory. We're kind of familiar with the wet now. We're not familiar with the car at all. So we're just going to have to see what we can do here. I mean, it's bloody fast, isn't it? It might be a speedometer anyway, I just can't see it. I just know we are moving at a fair old rate of speed out here. It's a fun drive this, We will die, of course, in any sort of accident we have. There's no rollover protection whatsoever. I'm going to assume that the fuel tank is right over there in the passenger side, and that will explode as soon as we have a crash. No, this isn't yet. It's very tricky now when we're running here by ourselves to know exactly what to do. Just up here, brake. Ooh, gate's heavy. Forgot to mention, it's got weight to it, this. Oh. What? Uh-oh! The tyres don't want to work. They're just screaming away whenever I turn. Oh. Let's try and do third through here. I mean, somebody's going to catch us at some point. Oh, no. Third wasn't the right. That was bad. Do we have... I don't think we damaged the steering there. So we're good to go. Yes, carry on. Shall we? Yes, please. We got Shears on our backside. And we've got it. Oh, yeah, Shears, he's up the inside. I mean, that was a blatant yellow flag overtake, but that hasn't stopped anyone. Not me either, doing this race. So we'll just crack on, shall we? Somebody else is going up our inside. They're looking. They bloody well are looking. Are they going to go for it? Oh, yeah, tip the curbing. It's all good. Brake for this one. That's a tricky one. Oh! Oh, he's dead. He's so dead. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He has absolutely killed himself. Absolutely killed himself. Oh, my word. He just killed himself. Anyway, we need to focus here. Actually, this is a tricky bit. I also, you know, just that's a little update. I bought a pizza for dinner. Should have remembered I was going to do a stream, and therefore not the best decision. But I did have to buy some soft drinks, and I have a Fanta sitting here that I can reward myself with a couple of sips of if I do well. We haven't really done well so far. But hopefully we will do it now. That's not what we want to see. Just do it in third. I mean, first time around this place in this car, and it's wet. It's not really the best conditions for this, is it? We're just going to be nice and gentle here. We're just going to be nice. Oh, wow. Oh, mate, a car that wants to kill you, and a truck that wants to kill you, in weather that wants to kill you. What more can you ask for? Wow, oh wow, I just had to look just away there, and then boom, sunshine in your face. I mean, the back end is just stepping out on me. We're just relying on what we can remember, and we can remember that this is a... No, okay, that we can't remember that was a tricky one, because it wasn't. This is the tricky one. Second gear through here, because yeah, it kind of sneaks up on you, because it's sort of bendy, and then into this one. Second gear through. Wow. Ah. Steering's fine. We can crack on. Steering is fine. That's what matters. These cars are made of, like, you know, sheet metal, proper thick metal, you know. It will take a lot of rubbing in racing back then to actually produce some dents. So it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we are pretty far off here. We're 12 seconds behind the next car. But we're going to do a bloody good go here. This is one of the faster sections. We've only got that bloody sun to deal with. I think we do have a bit of steering damage, actually. I might have lied. Might have a bit of steering damage. It's so loose, this. So moving under you. Absolutely crazy. I don't remember what's coming up here. I do know that we have a sun right over there, and it wants to blind you. Wow, it's moving so much. Wow. Holy crap. I can't see a thing right now. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, Jesus, that was... I legit couldn't see anything right there. So difficult to drive. Everything in this combination just wants to kill me. And I don't know what it says about me that I'm enjoying it. I mean, we are running on our own here. There are cars up ahead. They're 12, 13 seconds to the good right now. And I don't think we're going to catch on them anytime soon, because we are now getting more and more unfamiliar. Well, we made it here quite a few times by now. As soon as we get over that bloody bridge jump, isn't it? That's when the troubles are going to start. And we run here down through. We're going to have a church in a moment, aren't we? Yep, we are. And then we brake for this one. That one we do need to brake for, I think. Now we're on the run down here with yay brakes, but I think we can just deal with a bit of a lift. We're just going to lift. We're just going to brake also now. New car. Ah, easy. Oh! it just rolls and just goes, oh, you gone that way. Oh, we've got to go the opposite way now. It's like a counterweight to this thing. This is so stupid. Whoa, we dead. Oh. That did hurt. That did hurt. I think we've lost an engine and a tyre right there. I think what happened there is that broke. So we're going to try again. This feels like a good combination. We just need to have someone to run with so we can get it right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, thank God. I thought the game crashed there for a moment. Still wet. Still wet. No wipers on this thing. Away we are. Not as spectacular of a, acceleration of it, but we're making it. Up the inside, we're going to jump a lot of cars right here. We're just going to wait and see where the gaps start to develop. We're going to follow through with this other D-type Jag right in the front of us. Whoa, 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 dramas, cars off, we've been hit. Steering is fine, so we're just going to pile on down here. What are you doing? Who's that? That's Chardin. Of course it is. No, it's Watkins. It's absolute Watkins making a move right there. '24th already. We're gaining positions out here. Yellow flag is out. Oh, we got a tyre loose. Oh, contact. Drama on the island. Drama on the island. Come on, old girl. We're on behind Shelton. Brake. Wow. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Come on, old girl. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Here we are. We are still in 24th. We are gaining now on the cars in front, however. Just going to have to be tiptoeing. Again, lot of steering input, not a lot of steering output. Which is always an interesting combination, as we struggle to get it into third right there. Good run here. We're going to look up the left-hand side, and through we are to 23rd. Gaining positions in the old girl. Oh, but they're battling in front. We're going to have to be circumspect about where we make a move right here. Very tricky. Oh, 22. Moving right over on us. The absolute madman driving that car. I mean, let's look at the wheel, how much movement there is in it. It's just absolutely... oh, boy. Absolutely stupid. Right. Oh, he's off. That's Shelton. Shelton's off. But we've got to run here. We're going to take Shelton. And Contour. Now it's Molyneux right overhead. Exciting stuff on the island. I think we've got, yeah, side by side. It looks like behind us. As we're putting up on Molyneux. Ah, but we lost. Right, we have had some slight technical problems, but we should be back now. Hopefully the stream will update in a moment. Not ideal what happened, but just restarted my router. We're going to try a different car, however, because I did realise it would take some time getting through that lap. In fact, what we can try, I mean, we have so much to choose from. Let's go with a car that I had some fun with recently. No, not that. The Spark F3 car. It's, oh god, not that paint scheme. Let's try this, because this is very lightweight, so in theory at least, it should... Are we connected here to the stream still? Let's have a bit of a look. Right, yes, we are still connected here. We are back. No idea what happened. It just seems to be some internet trouble, which can indeed happen. So we're going to crack on here. We're going to take out an old Formula 3 car, the Spark F3. Let's just make sure that we have some opponents sitting here. Let's just make sure we find Eve F3. Yes, so we have a bit of variety going on. And then we'll just go race. Again, load time will be in place, but not too bad, I should think. It is working, right? I think it is. I hope. Game. Yes, there we are. Good, good. Yes. Yes. That is what we need. We shall just go ahead and do that as well as we load. We'll be fairly quickly, it's familiar with it, and it's just a single car model that needs to be loaded. So it's all pretty good. I didn't change the weather, did I? It's still early morning, still wet. I was a bit of an idiot right there. I should have done that. I should absolutely... well, too late now. Too late now. We'll just have to wait it out. We had a slight drop in the stream there. Seems that the internet just decided to not want to be internet anymore. But a quick reboot of the router fixed it, and I'm now desperately stalling as the game is loading, and really there's not much to say. So yes, Tuesday. Lovely day, isn't it? Well, the weather's been alright here, I suppose. Was a bit rainy earlier. But that is what it is. So yeah, the F3 car here is very nice to drive. It drives really well. It doesn't really have too much power, so it should be easily controlled through here. And of course, it is very light, which is a positive and a negative. It's positive in the sense that it's easy to move around. The negative is it's very, very sensitive to steering input and anything really, and we can't rub in it, of course. It's you know, an open wheel formula, so it's very tricky to drive, but it's a lot of fun. Drove it around Old Hockenheim, which is an interesting place to take it around. It's with the forest bit on, so it just sort of goes around. There was no chicanes on the old bit. It was, I think it's like a 60s or 70s version, so you go out, and then there's just that low, slow lumbering bend down there. Yes, I did, El Dictator Joe. Yes, I did. I did. I fixed it as well, I'll have you know. I was the one who fixed it. I didn't break it, I fixed it. Therefore, I rewarded myself with a Fanta. Yeah, we'll just see if we can put in 4 laps of fuel. Yes, bias ply. So, we're going good here, aren't we? Next session, please. We're going straight into the race. We're wild. We live on the edge here. As it takes a moment. Also, Dirk over here. Dirk ovaries. Is it wet? No, it isn't. It's dry. Yeah, this is probably the worst yet, isn't it? Come on. Power, 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 power. Oh, it's wet. It's wet. It's really wet. Just a bunch of angry bees. Angry bees. They've already killed themselves. Christ alive. Christ alive. Oh, I'm into second. Yes. Suck it, fat one, losers. This is so fast. I'm in danger. Holy shit balls. I mean, I'm going to be killed by the fact that it's going to snap on me when I brake at one point. And then we got Hello approaching from behind. This is going good. I mean, Angelo has disappeared on us. So far ahead, 8 seconds to the good in these. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. We're driving a shoe around. We're just sitting in a shoe. 4-wheeled shoes and a lawnmower engine on the back, it sounds like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We're flat out. We're braking. We really are. Oh, we're dead. I've not hit anything, but I fear I'm going to be hit. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Damage. Just doing a 3-point turn there in me F3, as you do. If I thought the last car was a bit twitchy, this is on another level. I fear we've dropped to last. We haven't, there's people behind us. Why am I not last? Also, we have no speedometer in this, I think. I can't even move side to side. I've disabled that with this track IR profile. So we just... Oh, coming through. Coming through. This is... We have a bit of steering damage, I'm not going to lie to you. But I think it's okay. I've got the balls to go flat out here. This is... Do we have a 6th gear? No, we only got 5 gears. No thing to have learned... Oh, a new thing to have learned today. This Formula 3 car only has 5 gears. Good to know. I mean, it's really fast. It feels fast. That could just be because we are sitting about 2 centimeters off the road. This is not sensible. At least we have that drawing line that we can follow. That is the only plus in this. We're flat out here. I think we're going to brake here though. I think we are just going to brake through here. And then brake through here, drop into 4th. Try and ride it out. We do have a bit of steering damage. Can't bump the curbs. This isn't the BMW. I cannot bump the curbs. Must remember that. I must remember not to bump the curbs. Just ride it through here. We go down here through this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is such a nimble little thing though. Such a nimble little thing. I'm into 5th. Probably shouldn't have. As we come up to the tricky left-hander. Probably has a name. I just call it tricky left-hander because it's very accurate in the way it is. I'm amazed we haven't crashed out yet. Well, we did. We just didn't, you know, believe we crashed out. We've stayed in it, even though we have damage. Oh man, this car's loose and lively. Oh no! Oh no! I think we've got more death in front of us. Oh yeah! Oh! The track is blocked. We've got a track blockage. What do we do now? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stall it is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to reverse. Oh, there's a gap developing. I've stalled it. I've stalled it again. Come on. We seem to be stuck in something, don't know what. This is the most unusual. What have I done? I've done something I clearly wasn't supposed to. Let's try again. Let's try again. This is a fun car to drive. Just a bit of sugar in board so we can really perform at our highest level. Where we are. Clutch. Must be sensitive with the clutch. Second gear, we don't have a lot of power here. Now it's coming. We're dropping positions. This time we're not going to crash out like we did. So we're going to do much better. Oh, light. I'll knock over me bottles of water and Fanta. Because I'm wild, yo. So, nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. I didn't make a mistake there. That was nearly a good start. Just a bit more power here would be nice to just get us moving. But we're up into third. We're staying with the positions in 8th. Underneath the Bridge of Doom. Cause, yeah. Oh no, that was dead. Oh, he killed himself so fucking hard, mate. Oh, that was great. Let's just run down here. Brake. We're staying with Privet. Staying with him after that guy definitely killed himself. Wow. He was on the bloody roof, wasn't he? Well, not the roof, he was upside down. Clearly this doesn't have a bloody roof, does it? So yeah, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Isle of Man. We're driving a motorised shoe around a wet morning. As you do. As you do. It's been interesting so far. We've had some problems. Most of them hasn't really been caused by me, so I feel good about that. The others, however, have been caused by just general dramas around the island. Like here we are, I think. I don't know. Like this is such a good car to drive. It's just a bit tricky with the wetness and everything. Gear change. I'm into 5th. We're on the power. These are also fairly lively. They just move a lot from side to side, which you do have to get used to. You can't really make those super close passes you would in a modern car. Oh, but we've got to move up the inside. Going on up ahead. It's Kello on Privet. And he's through. He's absolutely gone through. That's flat out on my first run. I should know that by now, shouldn't I? But we have a good, strong run here now. We're closing in on the packs ahead. Sorry about that, but we're cracking on here. Approaching. Left-hander. I'm going to be flat out. And it worked easy. Easy. Oh, don't hit that curbing. That curbing's going to kill me. Oh, but they're side by side again. Privet's going to make a move back on Kello. It's side by side. Up over the jumpy spot. Yeah, they're still side by side. Still side by side. Woo! Still side by side. You're going to have to back out of it now. Oh, and he's through. Privet goes through on Kello. More overtaking up ahead, it seems. We must remember we don't have any brake lights on these cars, so we just need to drive there. Oh. That one's always a bit heavy. Uh-oh. They've crashed again. It's sort of better safe than sorry, really, backing off and letting that situation just develop in front is the best course of action, I do believe. As we come over the hill, up into 4th gear. Oh yes, we are. I think we've got some side-by-side action up ahead. Somebody certainly pretending to make a move, looking. Just breaking into 4th, right here, riding around with a wall out wide. Held on to it. Yeah, there's a definite dry line on the track. We just have to stay within it in order to optimum performance, but I also want to be slightly out of the way for the car behind, should he try and make a cheeky move on me, because he is right up our back door. And yeah, get it wrong here, you are going home in a coffin. Coming up to... Oh dear, he has, yeah, killed himself, but no track blockage through this one. We are now into the tricky, twisty-turny section. But we've got a yellow flag. Oh dear, what are you doing? Yep, thank you. Surprised I didn't get drilled up the backside right there. Usually the AI is more than happy to do that. So we are now leading a packed through. Not where we want to be doing, but somebody's already deciding to be taking the chances of an overtake. Right here, and we're going to let them through. Our target after all is to make it. Is to make it a full lap. Preferably all 4 laps. And I do suspect this might actually be the car to do that in. Oh god, somebody's off behind us. But he's gathered it up. This, I think, is the 2nd gear corner. We're just being careful. Oh god! I can't see anything when the sun is at me. Whoa! That was wild. Oh, that's something else. Yellow flag again. That could be in front, could be behind. I don't really know actually. We just back off here. Oh, Jesus, that caught me out. Just the accident behind me. I think we're still in it. Certainly more in it than he is. I think the car's fine. It really it shouldn't be. The good thing with these cars is they're so light that braking really isn't much of an issue. So getting it wrong, you can kind of save it. The problem, of course, is that they're a bit twitchy. That was the limit. We found the rev limit right there, everyone. If you wanted to know where the rev limit was, it was there. Now we just have to stay in it here through this fast section. Very difficult. Up into 5th gear, top gear right now. As we're being blinded by the sunshine, we see the spray. Very tricky, just reminding us of the conditions offered to us. Suboptimal to say the least. There is a corner right here. Oh, so tricky. Just drop it down here into 4th through here and just be greeted joyously by the trees. Looking good. This is a good run. Car's definitely suited for this kind of driving. That would make sense. These guys would have done a fair amount of public road circuits back in the day. Reims, Rouen. A lot of the Formula 1 circuits as well. That either were Formula 1 or were actual Formula 1 races at the time. Just absolute wild stuff here. Somebody's going up my inside. I mean, you can have it, mate. You really can. But you don't want to. Because I'm going to have more balls than you in this bit. Oh, flat out. And he killed himself in disgust. No, wait, that wasn't it. It's the next one we need to brake for. Next one we need to brake for. Yes, this is this one. Just got to let the car settle before we do any steering input after braking. Jesus! Jesus! Jesus, Mary! And all that's holy. How did we hold on to that? That is a question I cannot answer for you. I don't know. I did. Just drop it into third gear. Through here. I mean, it's obviously far off the pace, but I have no reference in front of me. And I want to make it through this lap. We have got quite obvious steering damage. I think it's sort of vibrating a bit. Not steering, if not suspension, certainly. I don't know what's coming up now. We're just going to drop it into fourth. Let's see what we can work with here. Going over. Is this a fast section? Is this? Oh, this is the one that's caught us out before, isn't it? Yeah, it is, mate. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flags. Yep, you can go through, mate. We'll just try now and use him in front of us as our canary. Although he is pulling away rapidly. It is not easy though. Oh, look at that, the low sun. Wow, this is actually pretty wild. Like with that sun, you just have to. Wow! Oh wow, that's so difficult. Yeah, mate, go through. Go through. I'm waving you through. God damn it! Through you go, please. Thank you. Through you go. And I'm gonna have to try and focus a bit. We're coming up now to jump bridge. Jumpy time. We're just backing off nice and early. That was fairly decent. Can we get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! We're getting through that bit. That was solid work. We're now building upon what we can do. You may be wondering, am I regretting setting it this time of day in these conditions? Yes, I am. I could have made this easier for myself, making it dry later on in the day where the sun wouldn't be blinding me as much as it is. But where is so funny in that, I ask? This might be the... Yep. Is this? No, wrong one. I was expecting that tricky right-hander to be there, but it wasn't. We just have that laid by. Trees, thank you, trees. More trees, please. I mean, it's blind through there. It's absolutely blind for me. I'm kind of looking to the sides to see if I can sort of gauge where the edge of the track is. But that's not great when you need to, you know, brake for corners. But here we are, flat out, full chat down here. We've been past here before, but not quite like this. This is a wild machine. This is a wild machine, and I think we're coming up to the corner I'm concerned about. So we just lift off early, brake. Do control braking, yeah we are. Down into second gear here, through. I will admit this is not going to be an impressive run. But now I've got a good feeling about this. There's no pressure from the cars around us. So we can kind of just run our own pace now. I mean, the next car behind us is 11 minutes behind, and I would suspect they're in the pits. So we are the last of the runners. And I'm okay with that. We can roll with this. We can gain positions as they crash out, and if we gain confidence, we're just going to have to try and make it through today. That is the goal, and it's looking good. We're into fifth gear. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Somebody spinned it. Somebody's absolutely crashed it. Fifth gear clearly isn't the right gear through here. Probably I'm helped by the fact that I'm not tucked in behind somebody, and thus I don't really have that false confidence and going flat out as a result. But yeah, we'll just try and make it through. Oh, that's it. Damn it! Why did I say it was going well? Anyway, let's try again. I'll have a Fanta because that was good. That was good. We're up into 8th again, of course. Ready for the start. Good jump there on the start. Good conversion off the clutch. Into 2nd and 3rd now. Side by side with Kim. Kim who? Kim Looser, I think. Oh no, he's got us. Oh no. That's not how you want to start your race, is it? I think that guy might be a little bit dead. Drop it into 4th just to help the AI as well through here. Just staying tacked in. Off and braking. Oh, hello. Yeah, we just went up the inside right there. I think that might be the car done for. We don't have any bodywork, but no, we're through. It's going fine. That wasn't a problem. No problem with that. That's fine. Nobody saw anything. We're still going strong. Just brake down. I mean, we are a moving chicane. That is what we are. And it's not great. We're just going to have to power through and get what we can. We want to do the lap. This might not be flat out after all. I think we found that out on our first attempt, didn't we? Wow. There was a lot of things going on right there that I didn't want to be happening. Most of it involved what I was doing to drive the car. Some of it involved my trouser situation, because wow, that was a hairy moment coming over there. We now got Privet looking up our back door. He's probably going to go through. We're not going to fight. We're here to do the lap. Oh, pay attention to where we're going. I mean, we have got a train behind us. I am the 1960s Formula 3 Yarno Trolley. This is flat out YOLO! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hello! You don't believe in going flat out, do you? Woo! Wild stuff! Wild. Okay, sit back. Relax your shoulders, mate. Relax your shoulders. Just run it through here. You know you've done this section a lot. You know what's coming. I mean, this is just flat out in this car. So light. And like, it's difficult to say it's punching a big hole in the air. Here we got Kello. He's pulling right behind us now. So he's going to be looking for an overtake as soon as we're just going to be lifting here. Now on the brakes, dropping it into 4th gear. There, he'll just go through. Oh, no, he ain't. Kello could buy more like in the face. And that's given us a bit of a breather behind us with Privet. But yeah, they're getting closer. We're just going to run our own race. Through we go. This is the tricky one. But we got it through. Now we're on the run down to the pub right-hander, where we do need to take off a lot of speed. And if you're just joining us, we're still driving the shoe with an engine attached to the back around the Isle of Man, which is a bold decision, I might suggest. And here we are coming down to this corner. Let's see, no yellow flag. I'm going to guess no track blockage. No track blockage. Yay. That does give us more of a chance, as we saw. It does tend to foil your attempts to go through here. Now we kind of just have to remember what's coming up, and it all feels the same. So through here, then we got a left, don't we? Yeah, we do. We've got a bit of a lefty. Bit of a lefty. Not as tight. Somebody's going to go around. Yep, you can go through. Coming through. Yep, there you go. Next one. Come on. We're wide. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Yeah, we're being overtaken here by Kim. Blinded by the sun. What I think is happening here with the sun is that it's seeing what we're driving, where we're driving it, and the conditions, and it's going, oh yes, you will inevitably be seeing a bright light in front of you. I shall just be there for you now. That way you're prepared for when you're going to meet St. Peter. This is insane! Mate, you can go through. I'm just not doing this. I'm not. I'm doing this arse toast. Somehow the steering is failing fairly okay here. Don't know why it is, but it is. I don't think it should be feeling okay after that. Now we're coming up again to St. Peter section. In a moment we shall be meeting him once again. Just a brief hello, not a permanent stay. There he is. Hello. Over there we've got Plain McPlainface above. I'm seeing some overtaking in my rearview mirror. They're going to be pretty on it. Going to be pretty on it behind us. That's a bold pace to overtake. Yellow flags. I really hope it's not for something up ahead because I am blind. Now we can see. Now we can start to see, and I don't think it was. If it was, I just missed it because I was blinded by the sun. Which I suppose is a plus, you know? Like, I'll take it. No, ignorance is bliss. They're looking behind to overbrake. We're just trying to take the better safe than sorry approach here. And I think somebody might be looking to have an overlap here. We're just going to be like, oh dear. That wasn't great. I'm going, while he's braking, I'm not. We're now dead. Look at that! Look at that! We only have slight steering damage. Look at me. I am a god. St. Peter, you can suck on these nuts. Because I ain't joining you yet. Oh, we might now though. Yeah, we are. See, famous last words and all. Let's try and change the time of day. So at the very least we have that working for us. And now, seeing as we've got this car under control, why don't we move to F2? Because I feel like if we have this control... Oh, no, I know what we're going to do. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do the Brabham. The Brabham, the BT20, 1966 Formula 1 car. Yeah, just that one. That one's fine, innit? And then we'll go into Isle of Man, Mountain Calls. No, we go into session settings. Opponents, they're all set. Let's move you forward just a bit. I mean, again, rain chance on 4. So we can just go ahead and turn you off. Okay, we can have a bit of rain on for later, but that's about it really, innit? We don't really want rain. We want it to be dry. So, this should be good. This should be good. It's looking good. I'm staying confident here. I think I clicked it, but it does take a little while to load up. This car is a bit faster. This is a Formula 1 car. But that won't be a problem, I'm sure. That can't in any way hinder our progress at all. So we'll just wait it out whilst it loads. There is nothing more to say really than that. The BT 20, was that the... I can Google it, fucking hell, I got my phone here. I want to say it was the first 3-litre Formula 1 engine they did, but it could be wrong. Let's see. It was! Oh! Yes, it was. So that's good. It's a good car. First year I've seen on another YouTube channel, GP Laps, by the way. He's amazing when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, first year of the 3-litre Grand Prix car. So this is pretty wild. Beforehand they were on, was it 1.5-litre engines? And they just decided, it's fine. It's fine. We can like double the engine size. That won't be a problem. I made it to, in the second video I did, I made it to, you know, that bit point after. You go up over, then you go sort of, I think we started the decline again from the mountain. I can't really indicate here, but like I made it about, I would say about halfway around the red sector. I think that was the furthest point I've actually gotten in this. Yeah, it's just tricky. It's really tricky. Just really tricky to drive around here. So difficult. It was pretty much easier in the GT, not in the GT, but in the Formula 2 car there. It just, Formula 3, for crying out loud. I can do words. Yes, I can. But it was easier in that, really. It's just so light and more nimble. But yeah, we've gotten around, we've cleared in the videos, we cleared the yellow and the blue, well, the orange and the blue. We got into the red bit. That's the furthest I got. I've never made a full lap. Got really close, but then I cocked it, naturally, and I'm sure this won't go any worse. So let's go into setup and see how much fuel we can take aboard. 2 laps. Can we squeeze in enough fuel for 4? We can. We won't take any more than that. Bias ply or wet? We'll just stay here with bias ply. Brakes. Let's just have a look here. Probably want to move the brake balance a bit forward. Yeah, about there. That seems to be about a good idea. Don't know what that does. That just looks good. I know toe in. Yeah, we've got a bit of that. So happy days. We could go out here in the practice session. But what's the fun in that, I say? We're going to have a race. Because racing is what it's all about. If we can't race, what can we do? So here we are. Look at this. Bright daylight. Bright daylight, and I've got an achievement for racing at noon. We're away. I'm too busy not paying attention. This is a bit faster. This is actually quite a bit faster. As you would expect, going from an F3 to an F1 car. In behind Jones. Wow, that really wasn't good of me, was it? Warning unsportsmanlike driving. I was upside down. Power rolling, boom, boom, boom. Black and white flag for dangerous driving. Okay, let's try and not do that. Okay, let's start the engine here. We got it a bit wrong there. Why is this? Why is it wet? I feel like it's wet still, so we need to put on the wet tyres, otherwise we're not going to have a lot of success. Let's try have success. Restart race, please. Muchas gracias. Race has been restarted. Let's go ahead and see. No rain, so just put on the wet tyres, just in case. Wet, wet, wet. Yeah, we got the fuel, all of that's on board. Let's just see here. Yeah, we got pretty much the same amount of wetness down. Wow, okay. This might not be easier to drive. I think this might be difficult. This has a lot of power. Very difficult already. At least we are on appropriate tyres. Holy shit, this is fast! This is... yeah. That wasn't really going to end any... yeah, hello. Meet my new friend. That wasn't really going to end any other way, because I just wasn't prepared for the speed. But I am now. Listen to that. Listen to that purring engine. Wow. There's a lot of power trying to get through those rear wheels. So we now know we need to be quite proactive coming up here to the next section. Just lift and brake. Wow. Ah, yeah, he just moved out. That's annoying. The problem is, and I think we are in fact going to restart the whole weekend if it would quieten down a bit here. That's really loud in my headphones, thank you. So we're still on this. So what we are going to do now is we are going to be a Wuz, and we are going to drive the practice session. As it says, speed limit is 60 kph. I have no speedometer. And no pit speed limiter. Well, could you open the pit, please? You still remember my LCPDFR video? There's quite a few of you people around who do remember it. Mile 54 Productions, which is both encouraging and slightly worrying. But here we are. Daytime, bit wet still, I think. Yep. Just seems to be a thing now, just wet. We're just going to be focused here on driving. Oh, wow. Oh. Just leave it here. Usually it would have a timer down there, but apparently it didn't work now. Holy shitting hell. We're not stopping. Okay, we were. Wow. Then I got it a bit wrong here. Got it more wrong, more wrong, more wrong. That's the right way to go. I think it's still wet. Wow, 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 wow. This car wants to kill me. Oh, we're on it here. Wow, that's understeer. That is really understeer. Yeah, you know, Dictator Joe, you're the second person who in a couple of days have mentioned that. So just out of curiosity, how old were you when you watched those videos? Because the other person said that they were 7 or 8 years old. Also, this is a good way for me to find out what the delay is. Oh, the back end is wild. The back end is wild. It doesn't help that it is wet. We'll just run through here. On to power. Yeah, I mean, I remember that as well. Ah, we're in the fence. Ah, we're really in the fence. Christ, that's shocking, isn't it? What tyres are we on? We are on wet tyres. And we have got tow-in, right? Yeah, we got tow-in. It really shouldn't be that problematic, should it? But yeah, I too remember. Yeah, just doing victory donuts already. Yeah, that's how good I am. I already won it. But yeah, I remember that as well, way back when. That's 10 years ago, about 11, 10 years old. I would have probably imagined I started doing the first commentary videos in 2011, I think. I think the really first commentary video I did was a sort of cops, you know, attempt at doing cops in GTA 4. Which was... wow! This car is just undrivable. But yeah, that was when I did audio recordings on a video camera. Being part of FCRP around 16 or 17, so you've been a follower for... Yeah, that would have put you about the right time for that. I think that would have been the right time, yeah. Insane, isn't it? I've been caught speeding in the pit lane. Well, blow my oil whistle, bitch. So we shall carry on here. Yeah, it's crazy to look back on, because I remember back in the day when I did those videos on a crappy old computer. They weren't even in HD, remember? Crazy to think of. Crazy to think of how long ago that was. We're off. We're not off. We're on. Oh, this isn't stopping, is it? No. Bang! And that's how you lose the front wheel. I think you might be... I think I might have to concede that it's not really happening. It's probably a bit too insane. That is a very polite way, yeah. That was a very polite way of saying it's time you change, because that thing is just going to murder you. Let's go back to the good old Mercedes M2 CL Club Sport thing. Let's just now make sure it's not raining. No, we definitely want to be doing it on this track. What we want to be doing is running it in the dry, as in actually not raining. So practice. Right, we agree. No rain. No rain. No rain. No rain. Race. No rain. No rain. Oh, that's definitely rain. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, we go. And the finish. So we are all in agreement. No rain. No rain. Let's just go in here with naturally progressing, just so we clear off the track. We're all in agreeing. No rain. So let's try it out. You were 10 or 11 when you found my videos. Yeah, it's worrying that there's people from back then still watching, because that's a long time ago. Like, I started the channel in 2010. I think it was May 2010 I started it. So last year I've been on here for 10 years. Isn't that worrying? That's all of my 20s that I have been doing this. I can see that if I go... Can I see that if I go onto my channel? I feel like I can. If I go into here and then... Yes, I signed on the 16th, or, you know, I signed up on the 16th of May 2010. And I think the first videos were GTA, would probably have been your GTA. No, I think it might actually have been some emergency 4 mods, which again just shows how old that is and how long I've been doing that. I think that was it, and then LCPDR stuff as well. That was pretty much what I did back then. So worrying, really, isn't it, that we all remember that, because that's a long time ago. I remember having a camcorder in front of me to record the audio, and then I put it in, and then I had to remember to turn off the picture from the recording there in order to not have it show up, because it sometimes did, because I forgot, because sometimes you get it wrong. But yeah, before the times of HD videos, I think, a decent audio level for it. I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, it's weird to look back on, because it's such a long time ago. But yeah, it's good. We move on, and I mean, in some ways we don't move on, because I'm still the same idiot as I was then. I'm just older now. So yeah, somebody else also commented on another video. I think it was yesterday I saw the comment anyway. I think it was put on just after I ended the Sunday live stream. That yeah, they've been watching since then as well, back from before the commentary videos, and just asking why, you know, I'm still doing it, because yeah, have we changed? I mean, that's the thing. Like, we don't change really. We're still kind of the same, and as Did you know by now too, as you get older you realise that nobody else has life figured out? Like, we are all kind of just stumbling through life, and you just, when you're younger at least, you think that all of the adults know what they're doing, and then when you become an adult you realise, oh wait, nobody knows what they're doing. And so it's just easier for me at the very least to accept that I don't know what I'm doing and just sit down here and play video games and have fun and be an idiot. Because, you know, that's what I'm good at, really. Let's load the setup we had in here. Load, because I did this one. Oh, I made this one earlier. So let's see in here. We shouldn't have any rain. Fuel, yeah, 2 + 2. Yeah, it's insane, really. Yeah, that was an interesting comment, because he was just, I'm assuming it was a he, but, you know, they were asking why I'm still doing this, because, you know, there's not as many people watching now, but, I mean, again, those that are watching have pretty much been watching since the start, which is insane to think about, really, I think. But yeah, let's get in here, stick into the race, see what we can do. It's now dry. Engine on, please, engine on. We are away. Let's try and do this. Man, waving a stationary green flag at me. I'm assuming that means we're good to go. This now feels a lot slower. Let's just reset you, thank you. Yeah, he's up the inside. He's up the inside. Yeah, it was such a weird thing to look back on. Uh-oh! Wow, that really wasn't good. I think I've just committed multiple murders. Ooh. But, you know, we can always try again. Let me just try and set it up here. Granted, it was a lot easier to do videos back then, before the commentary stuff, because then it was just record a couple of things, whip it together, bish bash bosh, up it went. Then I started talking on top, and then things started to get difficult. Oh, but we got side by side, it's Savio. Oh, we're riding the curbs. Remember, brake. Yeah. I mean, that is... I believe the Russian judges gave them 5 out of 5 for that coordinated sliding manoeuvre. We're going to be looking here. I'm going to be right up on Savio. Right, we can just assume. Oh, he's sliding. He's lost it, but we sort of stuck it up the outside. Sliding it round on the power. Bang, gears up. Riding it through. Gears. We're not going to stick it in there. We could have stuck it in there. We could have stuck it in. We didn't. We're not bold. But we are bold, but we are not stupid. And to find out, we tucked up right behind Savio. Oh, it's Bruno Sarbi. That's who it is. It's Bruno Sarbi. Right up here. Up the inside. Actually, it shouldn't be. I think he was on the scene of Henry Toivonen's death, so let's make it somebody else, because they've had enough death to deal with. Through here we are. We're going to look. We're going to stick it up the inside. We're going to brake here. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. I've just realised I could do this in the Clio Cup car. That's front-wheel drive. That should be a lot easier to do this in, because front-wheel drive cars are very, very easy to drive. And besides, if we damage the rear wheels, it's fine. They serve no purpose, really, other than to give it 4 wheels. Just shift up here, 6th gear. It's a lot easier now. We're not being blinded by the sun, let's be honest. That is helping us through here. We still just have to deal with the fact that there's a lot of braking going on here when there doesn't really need to be. Whoops, 5th gear, please. No, Eric, you're not going to do that. I'm going to move you over. Yeah, I'm going to move you. How are you liking that, you bloody brute? Shake my fist at him, showing how dissatisfied I am with that hazardous manoeuvre he just pulled on us. This is going good. Going good. 260 kph on the rundown. Pulling up the hill. Come on, jump, whee! Airborne! Just ride it down here. We're banging on the limiter in 6th gear. Brake! He's braking! He's braking! I'm going to brake too. This is one we actually need to brake for. Oh, we're in the fence! We're really in the fence! We're... Oh, hi, there you are. Where did you go? And why did you leave me? You really shouldn't have. Yeah, we had another internet problem. It's being a bit weird today. Don't know why. Maybe it's telling me this is all stupid and I should go do something productive. But anyway, we're back in here. You've missed nothing really. I think I called that one pretty early. We're on the start line here. Ready to go. Ready to go again. Lights are, well, not out. Flag is down. Wheel spin. Sorted it out. Up behind Eric. Indeed, we are up behind Eric. Changing gears. We've got a bit of an overlap right here. There shouldn't be too much trouble in front. There might be too much trouble beside me, but no, we made it through. In the rundown, we're just going to let him go through here. Skidding. Wow. That's pretty wild. Doesn't get any less wilder. This does seem like the car to do it in, because you do have some help with the ABS and the traction control. Brake. Brake. Come on, come around. Corner. Come on. Ooh, hitting the curbing. Just stay on to it. We can do this. We can do this. So, sorry if you're rejoining now. We had some more internet troubles. As it goes, we're just going through. Going well. We're pushing hard here. We want an overlap on Eric. We do want that overlap on Eric. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? Oh, we're going to look right. We're going to look right. He's coming right too. We're going to look left. We're going to look right. No, it's not going to happen for sure. We're just going to hang it out here. Brake. Yeah, wow, he really braked hard there. Oh, I think we pitched him into a spin. Oh, yeah, but we sorted it out. It's fine. We're being good boys here. It's all good. Good Robbins racing. In that case, we are really racing today. Just going to try and get on with them. Stay with it here and look after it. Try and get through. I do think the game itself looks better when you run like sessions not at midday, but we're just going to do that here just for a chance to actually get through this. Let's come up here. We know they're going to brake. I just don't really have enough confidence there to stick it up the outside, even though I had the speed. We're just going to have to wait until the situation presents itself, and then we're going to get through. We're just going to have to see here what we can do. Is this flat out? It is. Don't need to lift there. We're just going to stay with it. We're right up behind Savio. Savio. He's holding right. We're going left, side by side over the jump. Oh, done a touching. Side by side contact. I'm in the fence. Oh, what a drama. What the drama we're seeing here. Oh, no. That's more drama. That's absolutely more drama, isn't it? Holy crap. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, I think we now need to deploy the red flag. Red flag, everybody red flag. Look at that. Let's actually see here what went wrong. So we crashed and then earthquake happens. Oh mate, that's amazing. Oh. Oh, it's everyone. It's everyone. Oh, that's amazing. Hello, you can come away. There you go. Let's just wait to start here. Gonna get a good jump here. I think conversion off the start line, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Looking side by side with Savio, it would be. Whoa, we're in the fence hard. That's not great. That sets us back to 8th as we approach danger zone. They're going to get it wrong. They are getting it wrong. They're getting it wrong massively here. And now he's sort of hogging that middle lane. Gives us no option really which side to go for. We're going to go left side. And we're through. Oh, we just need to be ready. Oh, Christ alive. Was that my fault? I think that might have been my fault. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Sorry about that. You can type FF, you know. Is it exclamation mark FF? It used to be. And was that Counter-Strike? When you wanted to forgive for that. Somebody who did that. Who remembers that? Back in the day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, wow, wow. What did we do that for? Oh no, somebody's had a moment behind, because I had a moment. Oh, he's going to be fine. He's fine. Nothing to worry about right there. We just need to stay in this. This really is bad. That really was bad. They had an accident they couldn't avoid. But yeah, we will see what's going to happen here in the coming days and weeks. Hard to really describe what it's been like here. I've been furloughed without being furloughed, in that I've been sent home from work, but I've been paid in full. My employer's been getting compensated 75% of anybody they've had to send home during the lockdown we've had, but it's starting to reopen again by Monday, so I'll be back to work by Monday, even though it doesn't seem like the smartest idea, but you know, it is what it is. So there's a possibility we'll have the third wave in April. That's what's been predicted right now, is with the reopenings that are expected to be announced tomorrow. Well, we will be having third wave by mid-April, which is yay great. Which is rather disappointing, because with the lockdown we've dealt with it quite nicely, but then we've got the bloody European liberals, not the American liberals, and the Conservatives going, oh no, the price of, you know, staying locked down is too high. We have to start opening up. If people can maintain social distance at the bakers, they can do it in the clothes shop as well. So yeah, we'll be having some fun. I'm assuming we'll be back into lockdown by May, at which point we'll probably have a bit more frequent content. I'm pretty sure it'll be easier for me until then, if there will be some streams every now and then, because it's easier to just sit down like this in the evenings and just stream, and then that's it. Don't have to edit, don't have to upload all of that stuff. We just do it all at once. So that might be what's coming up in the future, and yeah, it'll be good, you know. I think, as with everyone, I've put on a few of them kilos, having had Christmas and then straight into lockdown as somebody who usually walks about 10 kilometers a day at work. You know, you can feel that, surprisingly, when you're not doing that. It does tend to show, even though I'm not somebody who eats terribly unhealthy, regularly anyway, but you know, when you don't walk 10 kilometers a day, it kind of shows. Don't need to be in 7th, mate, just need to be in 6th here. We're behind Rakesh up ahead. Whoa! Wow, that got me really messed up, that jump. I knew it was coming, but still wasn't going great. Coming up here, the braking, we're just going to lift. We're going to brake down here to 5th gear. So easy to just get blind to the speed we're travelling with, because we are going so fast. Back end lively again, but it's dry, I think. I think it's dry. But yeah, it's one of those things regarding way back when. I sort of built that audience that I sort of still have, even though you guys are disappearing at a really high rate. I believe earlier when I checked, when I had to set up this stream, I had to go in via the YouTube studio thing, and I could see that in the last month or so, like 27 subscribers has unsubscribed. So I guess all the subscribers that was cultivated over the years with mainly LCPDVR and LSPDVR has started to disappear now. That's not really what I do. So that's okay. Like I said in a comment yesterday, it doesn't really matter to me if it's one person, it's, you know, 10, 100 or 1,000 people that enjoy it, as long as, you know, I'm having fun and there's somebody out there watching, you know, I'm going to continue to do this. But the key thing for me at the very least is having fun, because I'm not really doing this as a job. I will be doing this in the evenings after work, in the weekends, you know, it's important, it's fun for me. So, yeah. But it's nice to try and do this and have these fun and joyful experiences online during these times. So I hope you're all doing well too out there. Whether you— whoa, wow, wow, wow! Death! That's somebody that will not be doing well, that cannot reply to that comment, partly because they live in my computer, and partly because they're now very dead. But yes, hope everyone watching live later, you're all doing okay through this very much unusual time that we are living in right now. Hopefully in the next year or so things should be what they usually were. I mean, still now though, it's so weird talking to a few friends about it, how weird it is to think back on what normal was. Like especially recently with some of the motorsport that hasn't been happening, like the Daytona 24 hours. Like I remember last year, that was just a normal race. You know, COVID-19 wasn't a thing. Well, I mean it was, but it wasn't, you know, what we know of it today. It was just a thing in China. Very odd to think about. And then with Bathurst being the last sort of top pro level motorsport race that happened in the start of February. So weird to think. So weird to think about. Like a month, oh no, a year ago, you know, things weren't great. Like we hadn't really entered the lockdown things just yet. We were just kind of getting through it all. Just remember hearing about all the stuff down there in Italy. It was, well, but here we are now playing video games, having fun, driving race cars around an island. What can we ask for? Bananas? Possibly. Pizza? Already had some tonight, so don't really feel like asking for that again. We're going to go round the left-hand side of Kartik. Ka-ching! That's another position gained. Holy moly, that was close to going off. I think we're off here. Ah, we're really off there. Wow. The car's now cut out. So let's see what this bad boy can do now. Oh, not wrong button. See, now I'm doing the panicked racing driver thing of... oh, this isn't good. That guy's driving the wrong way, you dick! Oh no, I'm driving the wrong way. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Ah. So let's try doing that again. I mean, we need to do the full circuit, really. We do. We really bloody do. Christ alive. You're driving the wrong way, you dick. Oh, well, anyway, off we are. I just need to put down my Fanta. Oi, mate! Had that position. Just don't go the wrong way. It's really bad for you. It doesn't go well. I didn't realise the second time there was a car going towards me. It probably wasn't them going the wrong way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is really not good. Have we knackered the steering? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. We side by side with Sund. Sund, yeah. Uh-oh. Ah, dear, we're dead now. We are absolutely dead. I mean, let's just imagine too, Dictator Joe, not just how many people I've killed, but how many times I've died since then. Because it's a lot, like a lot of death has not only caused, but been the subject of as well. But we're away again. We know there's our target's on a good run here. He's going to go up the inside. He's still up the inside. They're going to be side by side in front. Whoa, 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 wow! That's bad for them. I think my car's doing broadly okay. Oh no, no it isn't. It's toast now. It's really, really not going great there. I mean, we're gonna do it this time round. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. So let's just get ready here. Where we are. We're getting really good at the starts. Getting better and better every time, these starts. So we're going to see here, we can't take Eric. We're going to protect the inside so we don't have a massive accident in front of us again. There we go. That guy with the flag. Brave Marshall. Brave, brave Marshall. That really, really wasn't ideal what we did there. But it's okay. The car's fine, right? Yeah, it's fine. Just got a bit of damage out the front. Oh, corner. Let's not mess around too much brake. Just make it through here. Bit of opposite. We're going to close in on Kim here. We have to. We bloody well have to. Tyre temperatures don't mean anything here, by the way, in case you've been wondering. Track and tyre temperature really doesn't have much of a say on anything. It's one of the downsides to this engine. Although R-Factor 2, much like this channel, and also, do we have a problem with the engine? Because it seems a bit sluggish. Anyway, yeah, R-Factor 2's come a long way. Very good little thing now, this. Oh god, somebody's off! Somebody's off! Somebody's really off! Oh god, they've all crashed here. That guy's parked it in a driveway. It's like, fuck it, I'm going home for tea. Can't be bothered doing this no more. Had enough of this madness. So we're now up into second with Kartik just up the road. Pressure's soft, really. We just have to try and pace ourselves. No, I need to look where I'm driving. Don't need to look at the other screen where I've got everything else running. That's why, like, if you see me look over there, that's because I've got a second monitor with my streaming things going on over there, so I can both see chat and see that we are actually still connected and all of that. So we'll just try and get through this nice and easy. There's the leader, right up ahead. We'll grab him here in a moment. Hopefully we will anyway. We've got nobody coming up behind. Look at this, we're probably going to go for 7th gear here in a moment. We're going to lose some momentum pulling up this hill as we go over the jump. Jump coming up. Whee! 7th gear. Wowza badowsers. Yeah, look at that. We're getting quite good at this part. It's, you know, very easy to control through here. I mean, it's easy when it's not going wrong, you know. Very easy when it's not going wrong. Tricky left-hander here. Ooh, using all of the road. All of the road being used. Still in second. We're going to do it this time. We're going to go for it. Yes, up the inside, outside. I think that's the outside. We're not in the fence. Continuing on here. If you're just joining us, we are now on the run that will succeed. Boldly predicting at this early stage we will make it to the end. This time round it will go all the way. We're in the lead. We have pressure from behind, but quite frankly that's not what I'm concerned about. He can make a lunge. He can go for it. He can have it. He can have it. We're just gonna be in this to do the one lap. That is it. Which I feel like is what the real race would be like. You would just be going, entering the race and being, okay, we're gonna get through, just do the one lap. Yes, we know the race is 4 laps, but our target will be to just survive the first lap. And then we'll like see if the car's in one piece, if we've lost an arm, if we lost a leg. If everything is attached to us and the car, you know, drives remotely in the direction we want, we'll continue on. This one is really sort of tricky, much tighter than you think. And then you got this one as well out here, which really is tight. But now we're coming into one of the long straights here. If you were watching earlier, this was where we were being blinded by the sun. Coming through here, it was poking up, but now it's high in the sky. It's taking up its dominant position over the earth, just beating us into submission with UV rays, which is what the sun does, you know. So just stay on it here. We pulled a 2-second gap to the car behind. We just have to mind the pacing right here, not overdo it. I believe that might be, you know, thank you for driving carefully through our village sign. Not really paying much attention to that today. So here we are, just through, yes. Slow and steady, slow and steady. It's looking good, looking good. Through the corners we go. We're building the gap. We're in the lead. We're leaving them all behind us. We're just going to have to focus now. Oh, this is the fun one. And past that harvested field on the inside. Oh, just the lift there. Just the lift there. Must remember that I usually get, you know, a lot of false confidence through that section. Then you have this, which just ends up crashing me out. Then there's another one coming up, which is much the same. Because that one is deceptively tight right here. Past that little white house in there. The Isle of Wight Maison Blanche, if you will. Are we in the run into the town up here? With that kink. No need to use the bus stop. It's a breakdown lane for us. We are through here. 5th gear. Saying hello. Putting past here, down past the butchers. Not picking up any sausages today. Breaking down past the petrol station. I do have some room in my tank, but we can't stop just now. Oh, Jesus, this is tricky. This is tricky. We're just going to have to run our marks here as we are running. We're through that village with a kink. I'm not saying the city has a kink in that it's sexually interested in something. Most people aren't. I'm just saying there is a bend in the road. We're just powering through here. We're in the lead. We're building that gap. Really, right now, we just have to ease off and make it through here. Unfortunately, I'm terrible at that. I'm absolutely terrible at that. Although yesterday I did drive, well, it would have been a 250k race at Old Spine GTR2. Oh, we were at the jump where we started out being 28 or something and we finished 2. There was 2 cars remaining by the end. Quite a lot of attrition. I won. So, you know, I backed off pretty heavily because I was like 3 minutes behind the leader when he retired. So at that point I was like, yeah, I'll just back off now actually. Lapping 10 seconds slower than my fastest. Just by design. We're going to have to do the same here now. Although they are closing in from behind. We got that squiggly sign coming up, I remember that. If you are tuning in from the Isle of Man, hello. I'm sorry to bring dishonour to your island. Because that is absolutely what I have been doing today. Just sit back, mate, relax, shoulders down. Just stretch here. Break the neck there, just relax. Take it easy. On a good straight line run here, we are the leader. There's not going to be any dramas up ahead. That does give me some confidence. Very early on the brakes here. That's going to cede some ground to the cars behind. But I'll be willing to take that. Whoops, missed the gear. Now I must remember here, this one, tricky, very tricky. Quite a tight little kink right there. And now it's getting more hazy. Now it's getting more hazy. You're just going to have to try and sort of feel what's coming up. There's no co-driver here, no Phil Mills to guide us through the stage. To tell us what is coming up exactly. We're just going to have to see ahead. I'm going to assume that the car behind, yes indeed, I can just look down and see that he is closing his gap. He's going to be with us. Yeah, there he is in the rear view. He's going to be with us now. Oh yeah, that's tight. I think we crashed out of that one before with the AI. Arrow pointing this way. That's a cheeky arrow because it's quite thick at the base. Oi oi. And then it goes into that tight head. You know, because penis. Oh dear. Yeah, this is such a tricky section. I'm just going to keep... I'm keeping to the wrong side here, but it's the side that I'm keeping to. There you are. Thank you. Yeah, see, now we're keeping to the right. Like good road users we are. I just have to try and catch up on him later on. That was a tricky little jump right there. We're up into a town now, it looks like. We've certainly got a lot of houses here. That looks like a school in there, or a prison. There's certainly a fence around. Just lift off here, 4th gear through. See, this is going good. Brake. Oh, we're now up here. Braking down, 1st gear. Coming round, here we are. Yeah, Ramsey Motors. It's got 2 branches, as you can see. Very successful automotive dealer, I would imagine. This is going really well. Really good progress being made here today. We're still alive. I have to keep checking for that. We're soon going to start our descent up onto the mountain. This is now officially the 2nd furthest I've ever gone on this. And sod it that we are dropping positions and they're gaining on us. Now here we are, the Ramsey hairpin. Out of it we are. We must remember now we're coming up here to a section where we binned it in the 2nd video. We must remember that this is actually quite tricky. It might be here because yeah, we've got the bags on the outside. No, it's not here. It might be here. This looks tighter, deceptively tight, because it really narrows in here. Kartik is getting away from us, but really we are just going to have to sacrifice that right now. in favour of actually making it through to see the end of the lap. That is our goal. We are now climbing up the mountain. Don't know what the mountain is called, but we are climbing it. And we are very much the Trudy train right here. Oh no, that's definitely where we binned it. But we didn't! Yes! Yes! Bird. You see the bird in the sky right there. More birds. We've got birds. They've got a bird's eye view of this. I just make it through here. It's looking good. We're climbing the mountain. I've got no idea what's coming up now. Now we're literally running blind. Oh, it's such a tricky section, this. Wide open sidelines to our right. Mountain to our left. It's very tricky right here, and we've got cars tucked up right behind us. Wow. Whoa, 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 walls, walls. I don't like walls. Don't like walls. Not a fan of the Berlin Wall. Not a fan of the Chinese Wall, you know. Just stay on it here. I mean, we're sort of tiptoeing between the gaps out here, but we are taking it so easy. This is looking good. Now we're getting closer to where we ended it. I mean, we're getting closer. It would have been after we got around. We think we got to that Black Hut sign. Got past that. Then after that, the accident has started really going wrong for us. But look at this. This is such a far section. I'm lifting off here, taking it easy, and I'm doing like 240 kph through here. Wow, that's actually brake, not a fan of this, not a fan. And he's not really getting away from us, the leader. Whoa, yeah, we need to start having a lot in reserve as we go over the mountain here. Very, very, very difficult now for me. I think we've reached the top. It feels like we're going to start. Yeah, that definitely felt like the top. Now it feels like we're falling down. Black Hut. There it is, Black Hut up ahead, even though it looks more like it's wooden. Hey, that's a wooden hut, mate. It's going to come down. Oh, I don't know what's coming up now. This is very tricky. I think he's just pulling away a bit, Kartik, the leader. Yellow flag, Kartik's off! He must... No, it's behind us. I think it's behind us. Kartik's just up there. This is excitingly tricky stuff. We're just taking it easy now. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Even though we're not Bob the Builder, we can do this. Tiptoeing it around through here. Apparently there's some rail lines running across here, which I don't think have been modelled. So I suppose it's like Baltimore. Who remembers the Baltimore street circuit from the Elms back in the day? Okay, we're going to have to back off now. I reckon it would be about here that we crashed out. I think we've officially gone past. This is the furthest I've ever gone, and look at that. Look at the view that's greeting us right there. Just imagine what that would have been like in the early morning. I mean, he's not getting away from us. That's the thing. He is not getting away. The gap is sort of constant around the 5-6 seconds mark. And we are very much taking it easy here. We're getting used to it. Plane! There's an airplane! Pay attention to the road. We're driving very much again with the reserve out here, but we are... This is so tricky because you're coming through blind sections out here at very high speed with no idea if it's going to close in on you. We now got Rakesh is with us. I mean, if he pushes on, he can have it. He probably will can. Now we're starting to climb down here. Now we're definitely climbing down. This is absolutely a significant part of the descent down here. Yeah, he's looking now. He's looking behind us. Rakesh is looking. Let's go through what definitely appears to be... This is a tight corner, isn't it? Yeah, it is. This is tight. You can see the AI, and now we should have, if I remember the map correctly, this is now the last long, really straight bit until we reach the starting town again, but we've got Kim right on us with Sun right behind. We just need now to look ahead, try and predict what's coming up. We're being warned about a corner on that side. Braking! Down into fourth, tiptoeing around fourth is really on the edge right there. Really was tight right here, so I think we're now into the fun squiggly wiggly bits. We're running down here, 40-mile-an-hour sign. Braking now, braking. Oh, we clipped the inside right there. We're massively holding up those behind, but look at how little tongue we're dropping to the leader. We're now starting a gentle climb back up here, as we might be reaching the outskirts of the starting city. If I remember the Higgins run correctly, we should have... No! No! I mean, we've driven over the abyss. We've driven over the abyss. This isn't good. This isn't good, but we didn't crash. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it, guys and girls and everybody else. We're going to do this. Oh, that one really caught me out. I knew it would be tight. I knew it would be tight, but it's looking really good here. We're going to do this. We are going to do this. We are making it now. This is the hairpin. I mean, we're going to have to do a bit of reversing action here in order to do that, but we are going to do it. Jesus Christ, this is tight. There's a lot more agricultural driving happening in this final bit than I expected. But we got through that bit. I think it's to avoid a roundabout or something. And we're on the grid! We're on the grid now! Yes! Yes! One lap completed! Yes! One lap done! One lap done! Get in! Get in! Get in! Fucking hell! That's the shit! We did a lap. Got through a lap of the island. Get in! Get in! So if lockdown has done anything for us this year, it's been the fact that I've done a lap of the Isle of Man. Who would have thought it? Across the island, yellow flag is out. Somebody will have perished up ahead. It was, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, two cars actually have absolutely killed it. So, drink all the Fanta, yeah. Yeah, I should have a bit of a drink, shouldn't I? Yeah. We're going to save a bit for the end of the second lap here. Okay, maybe we won't. Get in. Anyway, shall we do the Targa Florio tomorrow? Ah, let's not. Nope. That's out for this as well. So, but yeah, a lap time of 20 minutes. Would that have been 4 minutes off the Higgins time, or 2 minutes? I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, we just sit back here and just just breathe. We're just going to see how far we can go now. Can we do more than 1 lap? Can we do 2 laps? Can we do 3 laps? I mean, who knows, the race is scheduled for 4 laps. Although, what time is it? Yeah, it's getting pretty late by now, so probably not. I mean, that's 80 minutes race distance. But at least we've done 1 lap. 1 lap around this incredible circuit. Like, if you have R-Factor 2, if you have, I mean, I've seen it for GTR2, Grand Prix Legends, if you have any of the games it's out for, you really should be taking this out. It is such an amazing circuit to drive. Oh, it took us a bloody long time tonight, but we got there. 1 lap completed. Oh, just pay attention to where you're driving, mate. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? A lap of the Isle of Man completed. Yeah, but it's one of those things, once you get your first lap done, you know, it'll be easier the second time round. It just gives you that bit of confidence. I mean, we did overshoot, admittedly, one of the last few corners. Then we had some slight turning trouble for the next one. But we can't get everything right, and quite frankly, just a lap is all we really can ask for today. Now that's done, we can keep trying to find time around us. Yeah, we can definitely go a bit more to the right there, which really opens up that corner for us. So this really isn't a racetrack as much as it's a really long rally state that just sort of goes in a loop. Well, it's sort of like a weird hybrid, because for rallying you usually have to throw the car around a bit more. Here you have to keep the smoothness to your driving. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh. Can't we? So, if you're joining us, we are still on the Isle of Man, but this is lap 2. Yes, it is. Although you can look at the dash, you can see the number of laps completed, and it says 1/3 out of 4. So it's 1 1/3 of a lap out of 4 completed. We have achieved what we wanted, completed a lap of the Isle of Man. Ho 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 ho! Hanging it all out there now. But a lap has been completed. We have got a time, as you can see on the display. Crew is calling in, ready for a pit stop. So we'll just have to wait and see if we'll be taking it this time round. Holy shit balls. We'll just have to try and get back into the rhythm here. Who would have thought it? A lap completed and with so little damage to the car as well. And now it's starting to complain about being low on fuel. So pit stop, fuel warning at the top there. It's jump time. Braking down, third gear over here. That's not good for your suspension. Everyone's starting to be fairly spaced out by now. It's just one of these things now where you're racing as much yourself as you are each other and the track. Absolutely bloody incredible to have made it this far. I do realise you're never actually going to do a full flying lap here, because you will have to do a pit stop every time. You're either coming into the pit or out of the pits. We'll just see what we can do here. Oh, nearly in the fence there. Oh, Webble. Airball. Wow. You kind of have to be aiming for that tree and that big bag right in front of it, which is not pleasant really. So yes, any reason join us. We're on the Isle of Man, lap 2, 1 completed, a heroic performance of 20 minutes 51 seconds, and we are about, well, we are over halfway through lap 2. We'll have to just have to see how far we can get in this. There's a pit stop coming up by the end of this lap, pretty much. And we have been going for a while. I can see I've been streaming for 2 hours 46 minutes, and quite frankly, other than my voice starting to feel it there, my left foot, oops, Drove it in there. Yeah, my left foot starting to be a bit sore. That's the one I used to brake. Car's absolutely fine after that little mishap. Just ran it a bit wide. Must remember the next one, I think, is going to be pretty tight as well. Through here we are. Okay, maybe it's the next one. Okay, there's some slight rendering issues, as you probably noticed there. Some of these cars are indeed now starting to drive so far ahead that they are flying. Just because they're being rendered much further than a track actually is. Although there's the bird. Ho ho ho! Cheeky! Cheeky me! Actually, scratch that. I'm starting to feel it a bit in my my shoulders as well. I've really been driving for nearly 3 hours by now. It's not really a surprise, is it? You don't want to be hitting that wall, do you? Car or motorbike. That'll ruin your own day. Yeah, we're definitely starting the climb down now. You can definitely see it, it's changed right there. You can just see the ocean. Oh yeah, you can see the tram lines. They're actually on the roadway. Yeah, they're definitely there. Definitely there. I honestly did not believe I would make it this far into lap 2. I'm not actually sure we need to pit this time. If you look at the fuel down there, we've got 38 litres in the tank now. Don't remember what we happened when we went over the line, but I have a suspicion we might have another lap in it, but that sounds unlikely, really. Especially when we have just a bit of frame rate stuttering. Pit at the inlet seems like oh god, we're off to take a break. Like, yeah, I think we're nearly 3 hours done on the stream. We're gonna pull it into the pits by the end of this one, and we're gonna quit while we're ahead tonight. I have, after all, been driving for nearly 3 hours now. So, and this time we didn't go off there. That was good. Whoops. In fact, we're going to run it over the line. This will be the first sort of yeah, we need a bit more steering lock for this one. And then we need to here as well. So we're going to do one full lap time here. We're going to see where that leaves us off. If we're going to be making significant gains here. Oh, nearly a 20-minute lap, yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and celebrate in style. We made it through 2 complete laps of the Isle of Man. Celebrating here by doing donuts. Oh, thank you all for joining me on this amazing journey. It's been a marathon run, nearly 3 hours. Very nearly 3 hours. Thank you all for coming out, watching this stream. Hope you've all enjoyed it. I've had a blast. I've accomplished 2 laps around the Isle of Man. So, goodbye everyone. Hope you've enjoyed. We might do a different stream tomorrow. We'll see, but